Time really flies, so it's week number 98 of the 27-inch challenge, and this is the 1 week. We had 1 week off training, so this is the reset, kind of getting back into the rhythm again. And I told you I had the lat pinch nerve again, and I still don't know the exact cause, but I'm having some clues. So starting off with calf raises, 21s. Okay, so I reduced the weight and focused on the tempo. Okay, the first 7 is really hard at the top and a lot longer at the top, and the second set of 7, which is 8th rep to 14th rep, will be longer at the bottom, and then I'm gonna milk out another 7 reps, pausing 2 seconds at the top and 2 seconds at the bottom. And this is really cool. Okay, and I'm learning a lot on this particular exercise on isolation work. Okay, it's really mind muscle connection. Okay, most people exaggerate that, but there is such a thing as you have to do it. Mind muscle connection. You have to really focus on exercise selection and the actual load you place on the muscle. Like for this, for you to really feel it on the calf and on the gastroc and not the soleus, you have to bend your knees. Okay, so this burns, and then I'll do another set of 5 and then 5, and then I'm gonna milk out, and I ended up doing 11 reps. Okay, so bench, still my back is still killing me, so I can't go heavy. So this is around 85 kilos, around 190 pounds, and this is the last set, by the way. Last week I only did like 3 sets of 10 10 9. Now I'm gonna do 10 10 10, and this is the last set. If you count with me, that's 2 3 4. In short, I got it. I got the 10. Okay, so the goal here is 10 10 12. Why am I progressing on the higher rep range? Because my rear delts are killing me. My lats are still not recovered well. It's not worth it. If I go heavy, I am sure that pinch nerve is gonna go back. So I'm taking a pause on loading the load, the heavy weight, but I'm doing higher reps. Even in rows, I can do a lot more here. I'm doing the pendlay row. So what I'm doing right now is a wide pendlay row with a lighter weight, and doing it 12 to 15 reps. That's how light I'm going here, and it's still good because you're really feeling it on the muscle group you're working on. And I noticed that when you develop your rear delt, it helps your rotator cuff a lot. Okay, and when I searched about this on chiropractors, on therapists, it's good to have back strength and the development of your back. It will pull your shoulders back, and it will help your rotator cuff. So thank God I have good rear delts. So I did 12 15 of that, and of course not neglecting the smaller muscle groups. So this week this is late, by the way. I should have trained on Monday, but I got busy. Tuesday I also got busy. So this is Wednesday training. So I'm gonna rush it, the training, rest on Thursday, and then I'm gonna train again Friday. So not enough time to recover well, but I have to fit this in. Okay, I have to fit the workouts in, or else it's gonna be a habit of missing workouts, and we don't want that. Okay, so still not neglecting the isolation work. Next few days I'm gonna do the isolations, other isolation work. Okay, so waist today is 28 inches. I'm maintaining that 28 inches. So I'm really working hard on this. As you might see, the holidays, the food is here. Okay, I'm not making excuses, but you know how it feels when the foods are coming, and then delicious foods like this are out there. For me, for most people, it's best to maintain on this season unless you're a competitor, you know. So it's smart to just maintain, not to lose weight, because you're not gonna enjoy the foods if you are always, you know, in a calorie deficit. Unless you do our approach on our cookbook, there's another way to diet this holiday season, which is low calorie dense foods. If you can control most days, like 4 to 5 days out of the week, you eat significantly lower calories and you're still full. That's the key. You're still full and the food still tastes amazing. Then it's doable. You can do it. Like this dragon fruit. You know, dragon fruit is 90 calories per 200 grams. So I mix it with spinach and some Diet Pepsi, and you know, it's amazing. Like low calorie dense foods right there. 100 grams of that shaked dragon fruit with some spinach. It's amazing. Okay, so that's one way, veg days. And to me nowadays, veg days, you know, it should be a must. That's why I buy in bulk. It's cheaper, plus you know, it helps you see what's available. Okay, and this is some low calorie quesadilla. This is what I'm talking about. Low calories most of the time. You know, cheese is just, you know, it's very minimal. This is just 3.5 grams per quesadilla. So this is mung beans. Okay, 200 grams is just 200 calories. Okay, so this is good. 1 cup is just 200 calories, something like that. 200, less than rice, you know. So avoid fried rice, you know, because of the oils. Avoid that. Avoid the fried foods because fat is 9 calories per gram. So that's it. You should be a vegetarian most of the time. Like, yeah, because if you do veggies right, if you do the vegetarian diet right, it's really low in calories. So you have a buffer for the other days. Because in my lifestyle, I am now convinced that I must be, you know, eating, you know, vegetarian most of the time, like 4 days, 3 days out of the week, because my lifestyle consists of social eating events. A lot of it like this, you know, abrupt, like surprise. There's, you know, client meetings, there's relatives coming home, and then there's buffet sales. You all know this, you know, 5 for 50% off. So yeah, we enjoy buffets and eating that way. So yeah, this is my bench day. Okay, heavy. This is the second time. The first time I'm going heavy again. This is the same weight as before. I can do 6 reps of this before, but now, because this is just my first time and I'm injured, I only got 3 and played it safe. So if you are getting used to the heavyweight, I suggest you cut the reps in half and do multiple sets. Like, for example, this is 6. I can normally do 6 reps on this weight, 230 pounds. Now I can just do 2 to 3 reps, and as you might see here, I kind of lose my my balance. So instead of pushing it, I can push it, but you know, I'm afraid the shoulder might pop, so I put it down. So I supersetted it with, you know, saving time, rows, because you're not gonna get weaker. We talked about this by doing rows and bench at the same time. In fact, you're gonna be a lot stronger if you do rows and bench back to back, like they support each other, you know. So when you do rows first, it kind of helps your bench. Okay, so the formula again, over and over again, girls, guys, what you can push, you should also pull. Okay, same with the OHP, the vertical movements, what you can OHP, you should also pull up. Okay, so compute the volume. We have that on our website, versusyouFitness.com/gains. So the heavy days will be again like before. One day is kind of light hypertrophy work, and then the other days is going to be the heavy days. Okay, so that's 3 reps. Again, for multiple sets, I am getting used to this weight, this higher weight. So yeah, I don't recommend, you know, pushing it too hard because it's not worth it. Injuries are going to occur if you try to, for the first time, push the heavyweight and your PR on the first time. Okay, so that's it. That's my cues on the rows are the same as bench in terms of the width of the hand. Okay, so this strap bar is perfect. It's already set up, so why not? So the key here is the elbows. Like literally, I'm thinking that my elbow will reach the ceiling without my torso being too high. Okay, that's kind of my cue. Okay, so in order to do that, you must contract everything, like lats down, ass, spine really straight. Okay, so hamstring, even calves, everything is tight. Core. So same with the bench. Okay, when I'm doing this, I am really contracting everything. Okay, and it's kind of hard because it's back to back, so it's kind of a little bit of cardio, but it's effective because you save time at the same time. I'm not really getting weaker. Okay, so I might do this. I did this like midweek. So Monday, this is Wednesday, and then I'm gonna do like a Saturday training. So hopefully I can get the bench 230 pounds for 5 to 6 reps already and start progressing from there. So I'm kind of focusing now on the bench, not so much on the row. I'm just doing 3 sets of 8 here with my usual weight. So if I can do more, I'll do more on the last set. Okay, same with that 3x10 bench I'm doing before. Okay, so I'm now benching like twice a week. Why? Because if you want to be good at something, do it more often. Okay, and then I'm busy. I don't like, you know, doing a lot of stuff, a lot of workouts. So I'm just focusing on one and doing it. I kind of lost my balance again. So yeah, the issue here now is balance. Okay, and this is new, by the way. What I did is, this is 25 pound, my 25 pound dumbbell, remember? So I need OHP, I need to do OHP, and we have this big like travel bag at home, so I tried doing OHP with it. Okay, I put 25 on and some plates there, so it totals like 50-60 pounds. Okay, so I did OHP, but it's kind of messy. Okay, because I'm doing landmines before, right? The landmine press, I might stick to the landmine, but this feels really good. It feels like an Arnold press. Okay, so 25, and yes, the bag is not going to rip off because it's designed for heavy things. Okay, it's kind of a travel bag. Okay, and I'm doing OHP. Okay, so I kind of feel the stretch of the Arnold press here, so it's pretty good. It's for metabolic fatigue. It's just, as you can see, we're about to prepare dinner. This is my setup. Okay, work and then chores, and in between the chores I am doing the training. Okay, no excuses. Okay, so after this, I'm washing the dishes and really setting the table, you know. So, and yeah, this is before we ate as a family. So it's kind of hard to balance. So I'm working on really disciplining myself on working out in the mornings, and these rep days, these higher rep days, kind of, you know, I'm kind of lazy because it's like fluff work, you know. It's like I can't it's not hard. Like I'm doing just 15 reps and doing it multiple sets, feeling the burn, and it's not a challenge. So you have to get past that feeling of, you know, you're lazy, you're it's a fluff work, you know. So it's kind of a mindset. Even if it's a fluff work, you know, the volume you get from that is, by the way, that's a high protein chicken skin. It's amazing. Okay, and this is some unlimited ribs. I told you it's I have some abrupt surprise, you know, unlimited buffets. So it's kind of the lifestyle. So in order for it to balance out, I kind of have to do veg days that are enjoyable, which I do now. Okay, it's quesadilla, mung beans, and some fiber shake I'm doing. So it's kind of good. It's some psyllium husk. Okay, so back to the fluff work idea. Okay, and this is some pancakes right here, 150 calories each, so we have to be careful. The peanut butter is high cal, so I kind of have to control that. Eggs, brownies, you know, so coffee, etc. So the fluff work is, you have to get past the feelings, because you know, if you think about it, most people can't connect the dots. No, nobody gets the body, or nobody gets shredded by accident. Okay, so you have to connect the dots. You have to know what causes the result. For example, what causes muscle gain. Okay, it's really, for me, for my chest to develop, I have to get past 230 pounds, this weight, for 8 reps. Because my best on this, you know, 230 pounds is just, it's just 6 reps. That's kind of the best. That's just only 5. Okay, so this is the workout of the training session of the Saturday. It's nighttime. It's kind of busy. It's raining. It's cold, and you have all the reason not to train because I have backlogs at work. So, you know, I have like chores to do, and I kind of finished this. The first is around 7 to 7:45, doing my bench and my rows by 6. Okay, and what is this? We cooked some arroz caldo. Okay, it's rice, kind of porridge in English. Okay, so yeah, this is 1 a.m. Okay, after doing chores, after washing the dishes, I'm kind of weak because I already ate. The oxygen is already in my stomach. I'm kind of sleepy, and I have to do this because tomorrow is gonna be Sunday, and I don't have time to. We're going at church, and I'm not gonna be able to train. So yeah, I have to put in the work. Okay, so this is some pork skin. I don't like it because that's not the high protein kind I'm getting. They just buy it randomly, and it's a waste of money for me. So yeah, this is what I drank a lot. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. So this is the 1 a.m. After that, eating 1 a.m. training session. Okay, and back to that point, people can't connect the dots. You have to connect the result to the process. Connect the dots. This is the result I want. What process should I do little by little, consistently, every single day, that produces this result? And what I mean by connect the dots, you have to align your feelings with the process. Connect the dots. Like, oh yes, this veg days are hard, but I kinda have the high calorie days. I kinda enjoy that lifestyle. Yes, this squatting 4 sets of 12 is kinda sucks because you're huffing and puffing and your heart is about to explode, and after that you're gonna do some stiff-legged deadlifts. It's hard, but it's gonna produce the volume you need for you to keep progressing, and it's lighter weight, so you can recover faster and you can concentrate on your bench and your squats, something like that. Okay, so you need a little bit of knowledge, and then connect the process, the actual everyday process, to the result. So don't use motivation. Motivation will only get you like not that far. Use the habits little by little, connect them to the result you want, associate them to the result you want. Okay, hope you learned something. See you next week. Bye bye. Peace.